the great thing about layer cakes, and you can fill them with frosting, custard, jam, ganache, or whipped topping. It gives you the possibility to be as creative as you like with the flavor combinations. Fortunately, you can still make a layer cake even if you only have one pan, and the process requires no prior baking experience. What you will need in making this recipe: half a cup of cocoa powder, 1 cup of hot coffee, 2 sticks of unsalted butter at room temperature, 2 cups of granulated sugar, 5 eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1½ teaspoons of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of baking powder. For cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of whole milk. Filling and frosting: 2 cups of heavy cream, half a cup of confectioner's sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1½ cups of almonds, sliced and toasted, 1/3 cup of dark chocolate, melted, raspberries for decoration. Step by step. Step 1. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and grease your half-sheet pan. Sift the cocoa powder into a small bowl and add your hot coffee. Whisk the cocoa and coffee together until they are smooth and set aside. Step 2. Add the butter and sugar into a large bowl and cream with an electric mixer. Beat it until it is light and fluffy. Add the eggs to the creamed butter and sugar one at a time, and then add in the vanilla and mix until combined. Step 3. In a medium bowl, mix with a whisk the all-purpose flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Whisk the milk and the cocoa powder mixture together until smooth. Mix both dry and wet ingredients. Add half of the milk and cocoa mixture into the batter and combine. Step 4. Pour the cake batter into the prepared cake pan and bake for 25 to 30 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted into the middle comes out clean, and allow it to cool on a wire rack. Step 5. In a large bowl with an electric mixer, add the heavy cream and confectioner's sugar. Beat until soft peaks form and add in the vanilla extract. Cover the bowl in plastic wrap and store the whipped cream frosting in the fridge as you work on the cake. Step 6. Pour the cake batter into the pan and bake for 25 to 30 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted into the middle comes out clean. Allow the cake to cool on a wire rack. While it is still warm, run an offset spatula around the edge to loosen it. Step 7. In a large bowl with an electric mixer, add the heavy cream and confectioner's sugar. Beat together until soft peaks form and then add in the vanilla extract. Cover the bowl in plastic wrap and store the whipped cream frosting in your fridge as you work on the cake. Remove the cake from the pan and cut it in half with a serrated knife to make 2 pieces that measure 13 by 9 inches. Step 8. Place 1 layer of the cake on a plate or tray and add a layer of frosting. Carefully, add one by one the rest of the layers to the top of the frosting. Then add the frosting to the outside of the cake to create a crumb coat and place it in the fridge for 15 to 30 minutes. Finish frosting the cake and decorate it with raspberries and drizzle it with melted dark chocolate. Tips and tricks. When not serving this cake, you should place it in the fridge since it contains whipped cream frosting. It can last 3 to 4 days in an airtight container in the fridge. When ready to serve, let your cake thaw in the fridge overnight or on the counter at room temperature for 1 to 2 hours. Store any leftovers in the fridge when you are not serving. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.